By law, all registered providers of early year services, including school-age services, preschool services and childminders, require Garda vetting. While TUSLA provides a vetting service for registered providers, regular staff can complete their vetting through their employer, Early Childhood Ireland or other relevant organisations. This video is for anyone who is registered or intending to register as a registered provider of an early year service. This video is not for employees, volunteers, students, emergency cover people or persons in charge. If you fall under any of these categories, your vetting will be organised through your employer. Since February 2025, TUSLA now offers a vetting service through its portal for childminders and registered providers. Currently registered providers who have completed their vetting within the last 36 months are not required to engage with the new portal yet. However, if you have never registered before, if your previous vetting has expired, or if your current vetting is due to expire within the next 12 weeks or so, then this video is for you. You'll first need to create a TUSLA portal account. To create an account, navigate to the TUSLA portal using the address on screen. For a step-by-step guide to creating an account, please see the next video in this series. Once you've created your portal account, you'll next need to gather your documents. You will need proof of address and proof of identification, and these documents will need to be verified. Let's examine the requirements more closely. For proof of address, please note that there are strict requirements for what we can and cannot accept. Please view these two screens closely, and if you have any questions, please get in touch. Please note, your proof of address must be dated within the last 6 months. It is very important that the name and address on your proof of address will be an exact match with the details you provide later in your online application form. Any error will see your application invalidated, so it is essential to get this right. Your proof of ID must be in date and one of the accepted documents listed on screen. For legal reasons, we cannot accept the following documents. Note the name on your proof of ID must be an exact match with that of your online application, and this is especially important to bear in mind for any applicant who may have recently been married or amended their surname. You will now need to get your documents verified. You can verify your documents remotely or in person at selected TUSLA sites. Please skip this part of the video to learn more about in-person verification. To verify your documents remotely, you first need to present the original and a true copy of your ID and proof of address to either a solicitor, commissioner of oaths, a notary public or a peace commissioner. The copy needs to be signed, stamped and dated with contact details provided by whoever you choose to verify your documents. To find contact details for your local commissioner of oaths, notary public or peace commissioner, please get in touch with your local Citizens Information Office. Once your documents have been verified, you may now proceed to fill in your online application via the TUSLA portal. For more information on completing your online application, please see the next video in our series. Once you have completed your online application, you will be provided with an NVB1 form. You will need to print the NVB1 form, sign it. Note this cannot be an e-signature. Tick the consent box and re-upload the signed document. This process is explained in more detail in the next video in our series. Finally, for legal purposes, TUSLA will need the documents used in your application. You must post the signed and stamped verified copies of your proof of address, proof of ID, as well as your completed and signed NVB1 to the address on screen. Please send verified copies only. Do not send your original documents, such as your passport, through the post. You may also verify your documents at selected TUSLA sites. To do so, please follow these steps. First, complete your online application via the TUSLA portal. You'll need to upload proof of address and proof of ID. Now, download and complete your NVB1 form, and note, please sign the form and do not provide an e-signature. Next, re-upload this completed form. Once that is done, you can visit one of the TUSLA offices listed on the portal to get your documents verified. On the day, you'll need to bring the following: your original proof of address as uploaded in your online application, your original proof of ID as provided via your online application, and your original sign to complete in VB1 form. Regardless of whether you verified your documents in person or remotely, the next step is to complete your Garda vetting. You will receive a link to your email from Garda Síochána, and note this link expires after 30 days. It is advisable to complete your vetting as soon as possible, as if your link expires, you'll have to begin the process all over. When expecting this email, it is a good idea to regularly check your junk email in case it arrives there by mistake. And Garda Síochána will provide you with updates on how your application is progressing. To view your progress, visit gardavetting.ie and click Track Application. Once your Garda vetting is complete, both you and TUSLA will be notified by email. This email will be issued by Garda Síochána. You will also receive an email from TUSLA advising you of your Garda vetting completion. Either of these email confirmations will suffice for any inspection and registration. We advise that you keep these emails safe and that you print and keep a physical copy on record. If TUSLA has any queries with your vetting, we will get in touch. For an in-detail guide to the TUSLA vetting process, please see our guidance documents Frequently Asked Questions on the Early Years Inspectorate section of our website. The address is on screen. For more information on the Garda Síochána and their vetting process, go to vetting.garda.ie. Thank you for watching.